Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, round one of Sectional 51 continues as the South Central Satellites take on the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, it's our sports analyst. You know him, Chris McGowan. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. We welcome you back to John R. Nelson Gymnasium in beautiful Culver, Indiana, 46511. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 38th basketball broadcast of the season, we have seen the Satellites in action several times this season, but we have yet to see these Eagles of Elkhart Christian Academy. Both of these teams have seen each other already this year, where the Satellites beat them in holiday tournament action 59-49. So we will see what happens in this one tonight. We're expecting it to be a good one. When we look at the Satellites, head coach Matty Bush is in his third year as the man in charge already. They started their season beating Wheeler at home 55-42. They followed that up with a tough loss to Hobart on the road 45-43 in a tight one. They then beat Trinity Greenlawn at home 60-38 before falling to a very good Counts team on the road 64-41. We saw them beat the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays, who are also in this sectional. We will see them later on this evening in Game 2. That was at home in the launch pad for the Satellites, 69-51, big win over the Jays. They then beat Lakeland Christian 62-31. Then John Glenn 66-45. They fell to LaVille, which is surprising in holiday tournament action, 60-51. They then beat South Newton 72-46, Victory College Prep 71-36, and then, like I said, Elkhart Christian 59-49 during that tournament. On January 6th, the Satellites beat Culver at home, who are also in this sectional. We'll see them take on the Jays in Game 2 tonight. 68-35 was the final. The Satellites had the better of the Cavs that night. Then the Satellites beat Hebron on the road 53-52 in tight fashion. Boone Grove 44-31, Jimtown 52-50 in another tight one, and Hebron again this time in the opening round of the PCC tournament. Again, tight, 64-62. They fell to Counts 56-37, ending their PCC tournament hopes. They then beat Tri-Township 77-33, New Prairie 58-28, Morgan Township 63-53, and we saw them beat the Knox Redskins, who had a big win over the Winnemac Warriors last night. You heard it on Max 98.3 FM. But the Satellites beat the Knox Redskins. Chris and I were there for that one a couple of weeks ago, 56-35. The Satellites then fell to Washington Township in a tight one, 59-58. They beat Argus 55-39 and Westville 74-29 to end their regular season, as the Satellites come into this matchup going 19-5 on the year and 5-2, tied for second in Porter County Conference play. Leading these Satellites in the scoring department is the senior Jay Huerta. He's averaging 17 points per game. Right behind him is Brody Grass averaging 10.4, and then rounding out the top three is Jack Cashel with 9.4. Grass leads the team in rebounds, averaging 8.3 boards per game. He also leads the team in steals and blocks, averaging 1.8 snags and 2.2 rejections per game. He's tall, lanky, and he's got it. Jack Cashel leads the team in assists with 5.3 dimes per game. The Satellite offense is averaging 58.7 points per game, and their defense is allowing 44.5. With us this evening, breaking things down, is our sports analyst. It's Chris McGowan. Welcome to Sectional 51, Chris.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go, man.
Other than the fact I can't read this, it's awfully blurry.
Yeah,
I must be getting old.
we'll have to
It's
use
all right.
this one. This is
All
a little
right.
more legible.
Well, I was trying to look at heights is what I was looking at.
The
but
printer
it's all,
didn't do a good job on that
it's
one.
all smudged together.
Well, I mean, it was a great season for the Satellites.
Oh, yeah, real great season. Finished second in the PCC. You know, Couts is just head and shoulders above everybody else in the Porter County Conference this year.
In this area.
I mean, ranked number 1 all season. So to finish tied for second, I believe with Washington Township, who's no slouch, who's in the sectional with Couts. I tell you what. Yeah, very good 19-5, 1 win away from 20 wins. They could get that here tonight if they take care of Elkhart Christian again. But again, just a very fun team to watch, especially when the shots are falling.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn the page and look at the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles. Head coach Chad Hibbert is in his 11th season as the man in charge. The Eagles went 5-5 through the first 10 matchups. They finished the year going 5-9 through the final 14. 2 of their wins came against the Culver Cavaliers and the Argus Dragons, both of which are in the sectional, as well as the Eagles finished off the year going 10-14 on the season and went 4-2 in Hoosier Plains Conference play. Leading the Eagles in the scoring department is senior Reed Huber. He averages 12.5 points per game. Right behind him is Kean Hibbard. He's averaging 12, and rounding out the top 3 is Louis Eob, averaging 8.4. Ace Haviland leads the team in rebounds, grabbing 6.2 boards per game. Huber leads the team in steals, averaging 2.1 snags per game. Eob leads the team in assists, averaging 3 dimes per game. This Eagle offense is averaging 47.9 points per game, and this is interesting. They're only allowing 46.4 points on defense. Thoughts on the Eagles season?
Again, a young team, only a couple of seniors on the roster, but they have loads of experience from having been in the regional the last couple of years. I've seen them play at Judson, it seems like, in the regional. So, again, just loads of experience coming back for Elkhart Christian. You know, Hibbert's a good coach. You know, anytime your kid is playing for you, you know that you look for special things out of him. So, again, just one of those deals where you coming into this game tonight, you know, you have revenge on your mind. You have that as a motivational factor for the Eagles of Elkhart Christian. So if you're South Central, you just got to come out and play your game. And you know, Elkhart though, they've had a really good year. Like I said, the experience I think has started to show for them, and just the youthfulness. But again, when you've played an extra week or two for the last 3 or 4 seasons, that adds up to a lot of extra practice. And again, it's going to be a tough out for. They're going to be a tough out for the South Central Satellites here tonight.
Well, Chris and myself are expecting another great evening of IHSAA boys basketball round 1 sectional action. We certainly appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This is Bob Nice, former Winnemac Warrior, and if you're looking for legal advice, call the Nice Law Firm. We're proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. We handle both personal and business law. Whether your family needs legal advice or you're a small business trying to keep up in today's tough business climate, we are here to help. Wherever you are in the Kankakee Valley, when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thanks, Chad. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We certainly appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on KVB's WKVI. We are lucky to say there are no injuries to report tonight. We do know that head coach Matty Bush of the Satellites, he's under the weather this week, dealing with strep throat. He's been on antibiotics. He says it's not contagious. But he fought through this interview you'll hear here in a moment. He's going to be there for his guys tonight. I said, this is your Michael Jordan moment. So Coach Bush fighting through the strep throat. We appreciate his time. You'll hear it here momentarily, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital injury report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Chad Hibbert of the Eagles and Matty Bush of the Satellites. That's after the next break. In the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner, you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome into the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of Elkhart Christian, Chad Hibbert. Coach, it's good to meet you. You come into this sectional round one matchup against the South Central Satellites. You saw them earlier on in the year in holiday tournament action. What'd you learn about them in preparation for tonight?
Yeah, that was for both teams our fourth game in 30 hours. And so I figure both of us will be a little more rested and energized for tonight. But they're a very, very solid team. Obviously, the record shows that. They beat us that night. They've got, honestly, all five guys are capable of putting the ball in the basket. They've got shooters, drivers, they've got height. So they represent a real good challenge for us.
Yeah, maybe what is something that you need to see from the Eagles tonight?
We started that game so badly. We were down 8-0 right away, and the two times we scored in the first quarter, they scored layups immediately after. So the first thing that I just want to see from us is that we get back in transition. They're a very, very good transition team. Our hope would be to make them have to play in the half court.
Yeah, well, Coach, I sure do appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the South Central Satellites, Matty Bush. Coach, you saw Elkhart Christian earlier on in the year, but this is a different time of year here. I know you want the Satellites to start off strong. Talk about something that you're putting on the board for the Satellites to focus on tonight.
As always, it starts with defense for us. Got to come out, play defense. Lights are brightest come tournament time, so defense is always our foundational part, and that's what we have to come out and do.
Is there anything that the Eagles did the first time around that you want to focus in on better this time?
They have two really good shooters, and we just really have to focus on those two. Make sure they're not getting open looks. They're a really good offensive rebounding team, and they get a lot of good looks off offensive rebounds, so those are two things.
We'll go get it done, Coach.
Thanks.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball sectional action, what are your Surf Internet keys in the game as a South Central satellite?
Well, I'll make this quick for you. Both teams, one word, tempo. Whoever controls the tempo tonight wins this basketball game. South Central likes to go out and run. Elkhart Christian wants to play a half-court game. So whoever can enforce their will in the tempo game wins this game.
That is our Surf Internet keys to the game. Our LAP Way starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI Sports.
Now's the perfect time to get speed and savings you can count on during Surf Internet's Winter Lifetime Savings event. Power your home with fast, reliable fiber internet that includes free professional installation, starting at just $30 per month with AutoPay. There are no contracts, no added taxes, and no hidden fees. Plus, during the Surf Winter Lifetime Savings event, you can lock in your low price for life. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's time for the LAP Way starting lineups.
For the Eagles of Elkhart Christian Academy, starting at point guard is Kean Hibbert. The two guard is Louis Eob. Starting at small forward is Judah Heiler. At the 4 is Reed Huber, and at the 5 is Ace Haviland. For the Satellites of Union Mills, Indiana, starting at point guard is Jack Cashel. The two guard is Noah Howard. Starting small forward is Jay Huerta. At the 4 is Logan Turkovitz, and at the 5, the big man, Brody Grass. That is our LAP Way starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for tip-off here on KVB's WKVI.
LAP Waste is your first choice for trash removal. LAP's Kirby Anderson.
We've went from 2 garbage routes to we're about ready to start the 5th route. We went from 10 roll-off trucks a day running to 16.
LAP's philosophy is this. Here's Honey Lamer.
Recycling is really important to us at LAP Waste. Our goal is to keep as much trash out of the landfills and help make our communities cleaner and make recycling easier for all of our customers in general.
574-542-4019.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From John R. Nelson Gymnasium in Culver, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 38 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the South Central Satellites and the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles. It's round 1 of Sectional 51. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in your area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sport to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in Culver is Paul Dunn. The scoreboard operator is also Paul Dunn. And then our official scorekeeper is Heidi Timmy. We'll go ahead and turn things over for our PA announcer, Paul Dunn. It's the national anthem. Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Our officials for this evening are Tim Smith, Vance Carlin, and Brandon Bood. You know Vance?
I know Vance real well. I know Tim Smith real well, too. Yeah, Vance actually called in a favor a couple years ago when I went to the Republican National Convention. He asked me to get a coin, a medallion that they do at every convention.
Sure.
So I was able to snag an extra one for the Indiana delegates.
Seems like someone's always asking you to snag something extra.
I know, I'm
we
telling
were at
you.
the state game and hey, grab me a program.
Grab me a program, yeah. I mean, everybody's wanting me to snag something for them, but yeah. So it was a good deal. I told him, I said, at the time, I said, hey, now if I get this for you, you got to remember that down the line, maybe questionable
scratch
call.
My back, I scratch yours.
Questionable charge block call, gotta go.
Give you easy on me.
He started laughing. But no, Vance is a good guy. Tim Smith, really good. The younger kid, if I've seen him, it might have been once, but we're sectional, so ought to be a pretty good crew.
Well, tonight's tip-off is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week award given out each week. On the Saturday Sports Line, that is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and WKVI.com, streaming throughout the world. We saw the Oregon Davis Bobcats fall last night. Chris, Justin was with me on the call. We also kept our eye and ears on the game on Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. Tough loss for the Winamac Warriors. I didn't want to say it wasn't shocking because we knew the Redskins were coming together at the right
very
time.
Very capable, yeah.
Very capable, and they're very aggressive. Miles McLaughlin, 35 points last night. He's just something special. But I do want to say the Winamac Warriors, while it didn't end the way they wanted to, it was a great season overall.
Yeah, great season for them. And like I said, it's always tough to end that way. Say goodbye to a really good group of seniors.
Great group.
But again, I can't say that I'm shocked by that. But, last night I had no idea until I got home about 10:30 from the academic Super Bowl. I was watching some kids answer some pretty hard questions all night long at Purdue Northwest. So, but again, when I saw that, I was like, wow, oh my God. But I was probably more shocked by Argus beating Oregon Davis by 20.
And it was closer than that score indicated. It was a really good game all the way till the end. And, Oregon Davis had a couple of times where they went on some big runs to get back into the ball game. And but again, foul trouble late, and we've kind of talked about that with Coach Center.
Right.
Our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip is in the middle. And it is up and away. The Satellites will control it right to Noah Howard. They are the away team in this first game of our doubleheader tonight, wearing all dark navy blue with red trim, red and white trim. The Eagles in all white with purple trim. Inside to Grass, the double comes. He'll get his own rebound, and the putback goes.
Yeah, right there, taking advantage of the size, feeding it into Grass. Tell you what, Elkhart Central Elkhart Christian doing a good job of doubling down there, but Grass got his own rebound and put it in for one.
Grass, the old-fashioned three-point play is good. 3-0, the Satellites lead early here. Eagles will bring it forward. This is Louis Eob. Eob, top of the key. Man-to-man from the Satellites here. He gets to the right elbow, hesitates, back out to the near corner. Judah Heiler, he'll pop it from the right elbow, no good. It's secured by Grass, but ripped away by Heiler. Back to the top of the key to Reed Huber. Huber then finds number 12, Ace Haviland. Near side to Eob. Louis, he finds Judah Heiler in front of the Satellite bench here. Here comes the play to the top of the key. Reed Huber, then to the far side of the floor. Louis Eob. Eob picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Good defense from the Satellites here, Chris.
Yeah, good job communicating, switching, knowing that they want to make sure that they have a hand in Hibbert's face every time he catches the ball.
Eob Near side to Heiler. They gave him a lot of space. He didn't even look to shoot. Up top to Huber, then to the near corner. Haviland. He'll take it inside, and that was Kean Hibbard, my apologies, at the right elbow. He will get 2 points on the board for the Eagles.
Yeah, good patience there by the Eagles, executing their offense and scoring.
It's Logan Turkovitz on the far side of the floor looking in. Up top to Noah Howard, wide open three, top of the key, in and out, no good, but it's rebounded, secured by Jay Huerta. Back out to Noah Howard, entry pass to the low block. Logan Turkovitz, and Chris likes him. Boy, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, I tell you what, he is the X factor every time South Central plays. He's a matchup problem for most teams when South Central's on the floor, and I tell you what, I just like his energy.
Kean Hibbert on the far side of the floor. Noah Howard on him between his legs to the low block. It's Eob, then finds the big man, Haviland, back through the baseline. From Heiler to Eob. Here's Eob attacking, back out to Heiler. Loose ball, saved it, then back to Haviland, and he's saying, let's slow it up here. He'll find Reed Huber, the 6'2 senior. Over to Heiler, to the far corner, Haviland. Back to Eob, then to Haviland. Near corner, Heiler. Deep two, 17 feet, he'll cash in. 5-4, the Satellites lead.
Yeah, Heiler finally looked to take a shot right there, and it looked like a pretty nice jump shot. But South Central going to force him to knock shots down all night, it looks like, the way they're playing him defensively.
Jack Cashel, top of the key, near corner three to Jay Huerta's no good. Loose ball tracked down by Reed Huber, and now we have a whistle.
So jump ball there. Eagles basketball on the alternate possession.
And a timeout. 30-second timeout by Kean Hibbard. Time for our sponsors, as the Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area. After each three-point basket made during our broadcast, if you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winamac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law. So when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm, at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. We had 77 three-point baskets made in the month of February. I messaged that to Mr. Nice the other day. He said, that's a great number. That was the year he graduated from Winamac.
What are the odds?
Right?
That's weird.
We had 111 in January, 77 in February.
Wow.
We'll see how many we have in March here. Eagles out of the timeout have it. It's Eob to bring it across the timeline. Mitch Columbia along with Chris McGowan. We're so glad you've joined us. On the floor is Noah Howard. No, Jack Cashel. He'll steal it from Reed Huber. Then he gets it to Logan Turkovitz, and it's a turnover for the Eagles here. Hashel has it crossing the timeline with Eob on him. Or Heiler, excuse me. Hashel back up top to Turkovitz. Turkovitz back to Jay Huerta here. Kean Hibbard on him, man-to-man from the Eagles. Huerta to Turkovitz, near side. Attacks, help comes, back up top to Brody Grass. Then to Jack Cashel at the volleyball line. 5-4, 4:10 to go in the opening quarter. Game one of our doubleheader tonight. Foul will be called, no.
5 seconds.
Jack Cashel was smothered and covered by Judah Heiler.
Yeah, Elkhart Christian doing a very good job on their man-to-man defense, applying that pressure.
You ever been to Waffle House? Smothered and covered? Getting hungry. Heiler up top to Kean Hibbard. Spinning, gets into the paint, picks up his dribble, loose ball, stolen by the Satellites. Logan Turkovitz with the help of Jay Huerta. Here he comes, and he tried to dump off the Jay, and it'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, a little indecision right there. I think I would have liked to have seen him just jump stop right there and power that up. Was trying to be a little unselfish, got caught in the air and didn't know what to do with it. So a turnover for the Satellites on that fast break.
Louis Eob, the 5'8 senior, to bring it forward for the Eagles. Crosses half court. Jay Huerta meets him at the top of the key. They find Ace Haviland at the right elbow. Back to Eob. Little hesitation. Goes baseline. Passes through the baseline to the far corner. Heiler, he got in the way of it. They tried to find Mika Ranis, the junior. And if he'd let that pass go through, it might have been an open three.
Yeah, I think, Micah was set there in the corner. Had his feet set, but a little miscommunication there because Heiler deflected it out of bounds.
Haschel crossing over. Gets it across the timeline. Haschel then hands off to Jay Huerta.
Little horns set here, little horns action.
Back up top, Brody Grass pops the three. Short, front of the rim, rebounded by Hibbard. Kean takes it inside, spins into the paint, gets a rattled around shot from about 6 feet out, and the Eagles will take the lead 6-5 here. Turkovitz looking into Grass, nothing there. Back to Noah Howard. Kean Hibbard on him, then finds Jay Huerta, wide open. Three ball, so close, in and out, rebounded by Grass, right to Logan Turkovitz. Working well together on the inside there, 7-6, the Satellites take back the lead.
Yeah, right now Grass has three offensive rebounds for the Satellites, so that's going to have to be something to be addressed for the Eagles if they're going to have success here tonight.
Judah Heiler picks up his dribble at the top of the key. Look how much they sag off of him. They're not expecting him to shoot those out there from their scouting report, evidently. Right. Kean Hibbard on the far side of the floor. Noah Howard awning. Takes the pick from Heiler. Dump back off the Heiler. Low pass from Heiler to Rannis. Saved by the Eagles in the far corner up to Ace Haviland. And now here's Louis Eob. Eob takes it to the short corner. Kicks it back up top to Haviland. Then back to Eob. 1:45 to go in the first. Tight one here in John R. Nelson Gymnasium of Culver, Indiana. Kean Hibbard, top of the key at the volleyball line. Crosses over, Jay Huerta picks up his dribble over to Eob, attacks the paint, puts up the shot, no good. It was a scoop layup, overshot it off the glass, rebounded by the Satellites, and here comes Jay Huerta, pops the three. No good. Loose ball, last touch by the Eagles, it'll stay here.
Tell you what, on the offensive end, if I'm Elkhart Christian, what I would like to do is I'd like to see, since they're not guarding Heiler, because they've taken him out, I'd like to see him set a lot of ball screens for Hibbard. And I'll explain that here shortly.
Right into Jay Huerta. He attacks the paint, can't get it. Rebounded by number 21, Mika Rannis. And here come the Eagles. It's Kean Hibbard up top to Ace Haviland. Then he finds Reed Huber, who checked back in a moment ago. Attacks the paint, can't get it. Ferocious attack, but he can't finish, and it's rebounded by the Satellites. Here comes Jay Huerta. Back up top to Jack Cashel between his legs. Huber on him. They switch. Back up top to Grass. Brody over to Jack Cashel now, far side of the floor. Up top to Jay Huerta. Huerta at the volleyball line here. Double comes, almost lost it, stays with it to Grass. Lob pass, it hits the backboard. And you saw Coach Matty Bush look at the bench saying, what's that?
What was that?
I think he tried to lob pass over top inside to Turkovitz, as I think who was posting up, but it just slipped through his hands a little bit, too much power behind it.
No, so back to on the offensive end, if Heiler's in the game, let him set a ball screen for Hibbard, because if Grass is going to play that far off of him, Hibbard's going to have a shot coming off that high ball screen all day long.
Last 25 seconds of the first here. Will they hold it for one shot? The Eagles have it, down by one. No, they won't. Reed Huber near corner three, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Ace Haviland. His putback's no good. Rebounded by Grass, right to Jay Huerta. He'll have it for the last shot here. 10 seconds in the first. What will Jay do? We've seen some spectacular plays over the years from this young man. Kean Hibbard on him. Last 3 seconds here. Takes the pick from Turkovitz. Fading away to the far right corner. 3-ball foul called. Oh, man. They knew to cover him. So that'll send Jay Huerta to the line to shoot 3. 0.2 seconds to go. That's not the foul you want, though.
No, there's not the foul you want. It's Ace's first foul. Yeah, Huerta to the line to shoot 3.
What a way to end the first. He hits these 3. It's 10-6 rather than 7-6. First is up away, and it is good. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw is good. 9-6. Very good free throw shooter is Jay Huerta.
And seeing these free throws go through, that may get him started on the jump shot, you know.
Can't get the third, right as Chris says that. The Eagles will rebound it, and that's the end of the first. 9-6 is the score. We're going to take a break and come back. Second quarter action is on the way.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Howard's Marathon in Winnemac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winnemac. Call 574-946-6894.
Back here in gorgeous Culver, Indiana, Mitch Columbia, along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. We go to the second quarter. The South Central Satellites leading the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles 9-6 as we go to the second quarter. Shout out to my good friend David Shuck tuning in. He's moving to Maine, Chris. He's getting out of Dodge.
Wow.
He's like Heisenberg, Breaking Bad. We wish him well. Hate hearing that, Dave, but back in action here. Top of the key, Noah Howard has it to the far corner. It's Jay Huerta driving baseline, picks up his dribble, kicks it back up top to Jack Cashel. Almost lost it, saved it to Noah Howard here. Get the ball at the quarter break, too. That's huge. Haschel attacks, left-handed layups no good, and it's rebounded by the Eagles. Here comes Reed Huber. Up top to Kean Hibbert, then to Ace Haviland. Swings it over to Judah Heiler, then to the far side of the floor. Asher Lukowicz to Kean Hibbert, then to Heiler, near corner. Haviland pops the three, can't get it. Hit the strap, and that'll be a turnover. It's the one downside of those kind of buckets.
Right. Now, one three-point basket made in that first quarter.
We did have one?
We did not.
Oh, I was
not
about to
one.
say.
I said not one made.
Yeah. Which is rare for these Satellites. Lob over top to Brody Grass. He had a mouse in the house, couldn't get it to go, though, and it's rebounded by the Eagles. Haviland attacks, brings it back out to the far corner. Up top to Asher Lukowicz. Then up top to Ace Haviland. Hands off to Heiler. Pops it from the free throw line. No good. Right to Jack Haschel on the rebound. And here come the Satellites pushing it forward to Jay Huerta near corner. Drives baseline. Far corner to Noah Howard for three. In and out, no good. Right to Brody Grass. In the paint, perfect spot. Turnaround hook shot is good. Brody Grass. 11-6, 5-point lead for the Satellites here.
Again, South Central on that possession had Grass, had a size advantage on the inside, just wasn't able to convert.
Oh my, Kean Hibbert takes the pick and pops it just past the right elbow inside the three-point line, and he cashes in. 11-8 now. Huerta between his legs, gets to the right elbow. Hibbert on him, picks up his dribble. Almost lost it, back to Grass, near corner to Haschel. Looking inside, Jack, Heiler on him. Oh no, he tried to find Noah Howard, and at the same time, Howard cuts into the free throw line and the ball goes sailing out of bounds.
Yeah, Howard curled there. Haschel was thinking he was gonna flare. Just misread the screen there and how the defense played the screen. Good catch there by Ron Brown in the first row there. Judson, long time Judson fan.
He's here to see game two between these Jays and the Cavs. We invite you to stick around after this game. Got a doubleheader tonight. Oh, near corner for the Eagles to Mika Ranis, and it goes through his legs and out of bounds. A turnover matched there for the Eagles.
Tried dribbling that pass instead of catching it first, and just slipped right through the 5-hole.
He'll cross the timeline. It's Jay Huerta. Picks up his dribble. Hibbert all over him. Finds Jack Cashel at the volleyball line. Here comes Heiler to get up in his junk. Then to Noah Howard in the far corner. Entry pass in the low block. It's Brody Grass, the big man. Eagles push it. It's Heiler right to the paint. Picks up his dribble. Back out near corner to Hibbert. Hibbert. Jab step. Picks up his dribble. Howard did a good job on him. From Mika Ranis back up top to Reed Huber. Then he finds Louis Eob. Hands back off to Kean Hibbert. Kean near corner. 3 on the way from Ranis. In and out, no good. There's a lid on the bucket when it comes to shooting threes in this ball game here by both teams.
Yeah, very low scoring affair. This is the tempo you want if you're Elkhart Christian, though.
Literally. They get it into the free throw line to Logan Turkovitz. He attacks the paint, draws the foul, can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good take there by Turkovitz.
Loyalty, pride, dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. He will hit the first of 2. Noah Howard will come and chat with Coach Matty Bush of the Satellites. We'll also have a couple of substitutions for the Eagles. Judah Heiler will check out, and checking in for the first time tonight, the sophomore Landon Troyer. Can't get the second for Turkovitz. Keeps it 14-8 here. 3:50 to go in the first half. Eob attacks, hands back off. Near corner 3 from Reed Huber's no good. And tipped by Logan Turkovitz right to Brody Grass. Jay Huerta inside of the free throw line to Grass. Turkovitz hits the deck. Back to Jack Haschel, then to Noah Howard. To the short corner, Turkovitz on the far side of the floor. Up top to Jay. Huerta, jab step. Oh, nice move between his leg there. He didn't dribble it though. Then to Grass to the near corner, Jack Haschel for 3! Splash! And that is a donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. On the other end of the floor, another 3 is no good. This time by Landon Troyer, rebounded by Ace Haviland for the second chance, and the Eagles get it. 17-10, the Satellites lead, 2:55 to go in the first half.
Very quick first half.
Literally. Not many fouls, really.
No, they're letting them play, that's for sure.
Back out, Noah Howard, another 3, short, and rebounded by Eob. Here come the Eagles. Attacks the paint, he'll draw the and one. What a move by Louis Eob, the senior.
Yeah, good strong take there, and I believe that foul is going to be on Hashelby. Jack's first.
Both teams have 1 foul in this quarter. Reed Huber will take a seat for the Eagles, as Eob will get the old-fashioned 3-point play and brings the Eagles within 4 here, 17-13. Huerta across the timeline. Attacks, travel. Hibbert kind of pulled the chair on him.
Yeah, foot kind of slipped right there. Tell you what, they're allowing the Elkhart Christian Eagles to be awfully handsy on defense.
They're letting them play tonight.
Letting them play, that's for sure.
Which I'm okay with that. If I'm the head coach, Matty Bush, I'm saying that's okay as long as you do the same on this end.
On both ends. Illegal screen.
You saw it, I didn't. What'd you see?
Just extended his arms on the screen there. His teammate actually should be the one that should be called for the foul because he didn't come off tight, and when you do that, you got to sit there, and it's up to your teammate to run the defender off your screen. He didn't do that, and Eob extended his arms and got caught with the push.
So the Satellites have it now off the turnover from the Eagles. Top
Nice
of the key
elevator
three.
screen.
Noah Howard, another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm.
Little elevator screen right there by the Satellites for Howard to get that 3 from the top of the key.
He's always been a killer from behind the arc. Louis Eob gets it over to Ace Haviland. Back up top to Eob. Eob attacking Huerta, who's done well on him. Near corner to Haviland, a deep 2, short. Rebounded by Jay Huerta, right to Jack Cashel. He pushes it forward, all the way to Howard. He's feeling it, attacks, can't get it. Rebounded by Grass on the inside. He's triple teamed, puts up the shot. They're going to call a jump ball, and Coach Bush can't believe it. And Satellite Nation can't either.
Yeah, that one's kind of tough, but you got to go with it.
3 Eagles were swarming all over Grass. And now the Eagles have it. It's Louis Eob at the top of the key, the volleyball line. Takes it to the far side of the floor. Picks up his dribble. Back out to Haviland. Will he get it this time? Nope. Rebounded by Turkovitz. Right to Noah Howard. To Jay Huerta. Up to Haschel. He attacks the paint. They're going to call a foul on the Eagles here. Louis Eob, a little physical on the inside with Jack Haschel.
Things starting to get a little chippy.
And Coach Hibbert is saying he thought Haschel was pushing off there. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Satellites to take it out. Haschel finds Grass, attacks, can't get it, but he's fouled him. Will go to the line. I think Coach Bush was about to have an issue if they didn't call that one.
If they didn't call that one, yeah.
Oh, man.
And that's Micah Ranis' second foul. Eob has 2 as well for the Eagles.
So their 4th foul with 52.8 seconds to go in the first half. Grass will hit the first of 2. We'll also see a substitution. Mika Ranis will check out, and checking in is Landon Troyer. The Satellites have stuck with the starters here.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it.
I don't think we've seen anyone off the bench yet from them.
I don't think so. Now that you mentioned, right there you go.
And here comes the first sub for the Satellites. It's Hunter Like, the junior, for Noah Howard.
And Hunter here at the end of the season was shooting the ball especially well. When we had the Knox game against South Central, knocked down a couple of shots.
Eagles work it up top to Landon Troyer. Near side to Asher Lukowicz. Then back up top to Troyer. Then finds Kean Hibbert in front of the Satellite bench. Between his legs, and a step back 3 is Cash. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Last 20 seconds here, 22-16, the Satellites lead. They'll have it for the last shot. It's Jack Cashel at the top of the key. Takes the pick from Grass, near side, back up top to Brody. Lob over top. Oh my gosh. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation. It was meant to be a pass, and it goes through. Here's Hibbert, tried to step back, double comes, lost it back to Hibbert. Deep 3 on the way to end the first half is no good. As the Satellites will lead at the half, 25-16. We'll take a break and come back for the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is proud to be our area's newest sales representatives for Pioneer Hybrid Seed. This is Andy Awald. Pioneer offers top-of-the-line genetics, a complete portfolio including alfalfa and wheat seed, and cutting-edge seed traits and technologies. Combined with exceptional financing options, Pioneer provides the total package, one that we are proud to be able to offer our customers. If you are currently working with a Pioneer sales representative, you have made a good choice. If you aren't, let Farm Fertilizers and Seeds show you how Pioneer can work on your farm. Call us today at 867-2441 to answer any of your questions.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marion University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marion University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marion and beyond. Find out more about Marion University's Ancilla College through our website at marion.edu/Ancilla today.
25-16 the score as the South Central Satellites lead the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles in round one of Sectional 51. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by our sports analyst Chris McGowan. Game one tonight between the Satellites and Eagles. Game two, we have a doubleheader tonight. We'll see the North Judson-Santerre Blue Jays take on the Culver Cavaliers in a rematch from that double overtime victory for the Jays. It took 2 overtimes for them to get that win, so we're expecting this game to be a good one here in game two. But when we're talking about game one here, Chris, I just want to talk about that ending shot. It wasn't a shot. That was a lob pass over top on the inside by Grass, and he kind of did what he did earlier. He overthrew the pass. It hit the backboard. This time it swished.
Yeah, this time it went straight in, and he from about the volleyball line at the top of the key.
I've never seen that. You said you have.
Oh, I've seen when throwing an alley-oop pass and it goes in.
But he was looking over top to try to get it inside. I want to say that was Turkovitz potentially on the inside.
Yes. Yeah, Turkovitz had his defender sealed on the high side, and so was just looking to get the lob over the top, and again, just a little too strong, but right on the line, right through didn't even hit rim.
Well, a good first half overall for the Satellites. It took some moments. It took a few moments to get going there. It was 7-6
for the longest time in the first quarter.
2-point game. The Eagles were kind of hanging around there, and they're really playing as hard as they probably could coming into this game. We remember we talked about their matchup earlier on in the regular season where the Satellites won that game in holiday tournament action. The final of that game, of course, was the Satellites beating them 59-49. Right now 25-16. Similar in terms of the lead here at the half, but they've got some shooters in the Eagles, and Hibbard's one of them. He had that big-time three there that got them the 16th point. That helps them going into the third. If the Satellites don't hit that wild, awkward pass that turns into a three-point bucket, it's 22-16. So the Eagles are right there.
Yeah, just again, you think about that. I mean, the play at the end of the first quarter where Huerta gets fouled shooting a three-pointer, gets the 3 free throws, now converts to a 3. But again, that's huge. You get the ball to start the second quarter, and then the failed alley-oop that counts as 3.
Yeah. So I mean that's
sometimes
5.
It's better to be lucky than good.
Right, and that's 5 points there that you're kind of talking about. If they don't have that ending of the first quarter by Jay Huerta and then the 3 there by Brody Grass, it's 20-16 here at the half. So interesting situation here that the Eagles find themselves in, but the Satellites keep chugging along. This is the kind of basketball we've seen from the Satellites all year long. You know, a lot of people are talking about Triton in this sectional, and rightfully so.
Right.
A very, very good area team. They have played very good several years in a row now, to be honest with you. But this year, all the eyes are on Triton, and maybe the target is kind of focused on them, and I think that helps these satellites out a little bit.
Right. Kind of gives you a little extra motivation, and everybody's looking for Triton, the Trojans, who are coached, well coached, very well coached by Jason Groves. But again, kind of slide under the radar if you're South Central or a team like North Judson, who has played Triton. So again, just it's one of those things.
Well, we'll go ahead and take a break here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. We'll let Chris tally up some stats. We'll come back and share those with you as we appreciate Frayne Mortuary being part of this wonderful tradition. A tough out for John Frayne's Winamac Warriors last night. He was there at the game, but he was very proud, he said, of his seniors. Had a chance to stop by Frayne Mortuary. Man, the updates they've done there, just fantastic. Of course, Frayne Mortuary, a long-standing history with WKVI, and we appreciate that history and helping continuate. That's what it's all about here at WKVI. So we'll take a break and come back after this word from, guess who, Frayne Mortuary.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this amazing tradition. 25-16, the Satellites lead the Eagles. Stats with Chris McGowan up next.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Back here in Culver, Indiana, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan as we get set for the second half here in the Frayne Mortuary halftime show. Some stats to share, Chris.
Oh yeah, I had South Central plus 8 on the glass there in that first half. Free throw shooting, South Central 6 of 8. Elkhart Christian only had 1 free throw attempt. They were good on it, so 1-1. Individually scoring here, first for the Eagles of Elkhart Christian, I had Judah Heiler with 2, Louis Eob with 3. Leading the scoring for Elkhart Christian is Kean Hibbard with 9. And rounding out the scoring is Ace Haviland with 2. For the Satellites, real quick here, Noah Howard had 3, Jay Huerta had 2, Logan Turkovitz 5, Brody Grass with 12, and Jack Haschel with 3.
Quite a first half for Brody Grass as we start the second half. The Satellites have it. We're so glad you've joined us as the Frayne Mortuary halftime show comes to a close. Quick work here, Jay Huerta at the top of the key. Over to Logan Turkovitz, back to Jay. Waiting for him to pop off here, and now is this the time? Attacks the paint, blocked from behind. Behind by Reed Huber.
Yeah, good recovery there by the Eagles on the drive there by Haschel.
Out of bounds play underneath their own basket. Jack Haschel to take it out, looking for someone. Lobs it up top. Jay Huerta will track it down. Then to the near corner. Haschel attacks, takes the bump. They'll call the foul on Haviland. Kind of moved his feet, kept his hands high, but the feet were shuffling. So that'll send Jack Haschel to the line. And that's what you want to see. Yes, we know you can shoot, and Jack Haschel knows he can, but he says, I'm going to go headstrong right to the bucket, get to the foul line.
Yeah, good take there. And that's Haviland's second foul as well.
First one from Haschel is good, as L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Second free throw from Haschel, short on the front of the rim. Rebounded by Logan Turkovitz somehow. Back out, far corner three ball, Jack Haschel. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Worked out for him, 29-16, 13-point lead for the Satellites here. This might be the moment they run away, Chris. Who knows?
Yeah, good rebound there by Turkovitz.
Huber up top to Heiler, swings it over to Eo, far side of the floor. Up top to Hibbard. Hibbard, oh no, he ran into Heiler. Heiler saves it though after the loose ball. Back up top to Eo. Noah Howard hit the deck. I think he's come up hobbled on an ankle sprain. And now here comes Eob attacking. He'll get it off the glass. And now we will see Rylan Rondo check in. And this is not good. Turkovitz is having to help Noah Howard off the floor. I hope it's nothing serious because they need him. My goodness. Oh, no.
Looks like, yeah, may have just stepped on somebody's foot there and rolled his ankle.
And if we know anything, we know oh my, he's a fighter. We know that much. Hopefully he can get back onto the floor. That would be a huge loss for the Satellites here. But back in action, Jack Haschel has it. He takes it in, puts it off the glass left-handed, no good. Loose ball, rebounded by Eob. Louis has it. Here comes Louis, crossing the timeline, gets to the free throw line, between his legs, back to Key and Hibbard. Takes it to the near corner. Rylan Rondo on him. We remember Rylan, quite the athlete, starting quarterback for the Satellites in the fall. Swings it over to Reed Huber. Then to Heiler. Here comes Judah. Pops it from the free throw line. No good, and rebounded. A big boy rebound by Jay Huerta. Here comes Jay now. Up top, Jack Haschel. Haschel takes the pick, spins around, picks up his dribble. Tried to get it to Brody Grass. Stolen in the passing lane by the Eagles. Here comes Eob on the inside. Lost it. Blocked out of bounds by Brody Grass as Eob stayed with it. And I think you said you saw a travel there.
Well, it wasn't really a travel. Should have been a jump ball. The hands on top of the basketball there. Clean play, but it's either got to be a travel or a jump ball. But the right call there would have been a jump ball, but no call instead. So no harm, no foul, I guess, either way.
They work it in. It's up top to Reed Huber. Blocked three by Jack Haschel. And here comes Jay Huerta to Jack, near corner, back up top to Jay. Jay attacks, puts up the shot off the glass. Jay Huerta.
His first field goal of the night.
Which is uncharacteristic. Quick work. The Eagles are moving at a pace that the Satellites like, Chris. They get it inside. Huber does. Blocked by Grass. Saved by the Eagles. Right to Key and Hibbard for three. No good. Loose ball. Rebounded by Mika Ranis and then stolen by Jack Haschel. Oh no, loose ball stolen by Huber. Haschel tried to get it up to Grass. And then a bump foul on Grass going for the ball as well. He will help Huber up. They'll call the foul on Brody. So teams first here in the quarter, as you heard from public address announcer Paul Dunn here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Culver doing an excellent job hosting. Fantastic.
Yeah, good start here to this second half for the Satellites, increasing their lead to 13.
Eob has it for the Eagles. He gets it to the free throw line to Judah Heiler. Near corner to Ace Haviland. Haviland attacks the paint, picks up his dribble, spinning around using his pivot foot. They allow the step through. No good, right-handed off the glass, and rebounded by Brody Grass.
His 9th rebound here tonight.
Rylan Rondo to the top of the key, Brody Grass. Grass to Jay Huerta. In the passing lane was Kean Hibbert. He knocks it out of bounds. And I say they allow it because, you know, sometimes we see that officials will call that a travel.
Call that a travel,
It's
right.
just all to interpretation.
Right.
It's nothing against the officials. It's just saying some officials will say, hey, that's an extra step. Some officials will say, nope, that's the step through we're allowing now. Which really, if they're going to allow it, that's just an extra part of the game you can use to your advantage.
Right, we have 30-second timeout here by the Satellites.
The Nice Law Firm is partnering with the Sherilyn Welter Foundation to donate money to help underprivileged kids in our area after each three-point basket made during our broadcast. If you are in need of legal advice, contact former Winnemac Warrior Bob Nice with the Nice Law Firm. They are proud to serve folks in Stark, Pulaski, and Jasper counties. They handle both personal and business law, so when you need legal advice, contact Nice, the Nice Law Firm at 317-NICE-LAW. That's 317-642-3529. Eagles have only scored 2 points in this quarter. The Satellites have scored 5.
Yeah, it was, actually they scored 6.
6. I wasn't good at math.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why you got me. Yeah, 62.
I thought they had 26. I guess they had 25.
25 to 16 at halftime.
Oh, driving in. It's Jay Huerta on the inbounds pass. Can't get it, but he gets his own rebound. He had multiple Eagles all around him. I don't know how he came up with it. He gets it back up top to Jack Cashel here. 4 minutes to go in the third. Double comes to Jay. Hits the deck. Foul will be called, I think, on Ace Haviland. And Coach Hibbert just does not agree with that.
That's his third. I think Coach Hibbert's going to go ahead and let him ride. A little half-court 1-3-1 trap here by the Eagles.
Grass has it, pops the three, can't get it. Should have tried the lob pass.
Yeah.
Then a foul on the inside going for the rebound. I think that's Logan Turkovitz. Really his first.
Right.
And for as aggressive as he is, that's good.
He's had a quiet night, really. A couple field goals and a free throw.
Eagles have it, crossing half court. Hibbert attacks, back out. To Rannis, around the world, near corner. Back to Rannis, into the paint, spin around shot, no good. And Turkovitz will come up with a rebound, and he threw it away. He tried to get it to Rylan Rondo. And the Eagles have it now. Eob through the baseline, three on the way from Mika Rannis is no good, and rebounded by Logan Turkovitz. Jay Huerta will bring it across the timeline here. They're keeping an eye on Noah Howard over here in the hallway. You see him jumping up and down, getting looked at by the trainer, Danielle. She's been there for several years now. Does such a great job for Satellite Nation. He's trying to get that loose, what we think may be a rolled ankle. Here's Jack Cashel attacking, left-handed layup off the glass.
Tough shot there.
I think Howard's going to give it a go. Then a travel on Kean Hibbert. He disagrees with it.
Well, actually, it was on Heiler.
Oh, Heiler.
Yeah. Hibbert threw the pass. Heiler fumbled it, and that's what Coach Hibbert, Coach Hibbert was given the 6-7 sign, like, hey, he fumbled the basketball.
It could be either or.
Yeah. So, but they called the travel.
Haschel. Near side to Turkovitz. Skip pass far side of the floor. It's a three ball by Jay Huerta. Overshot it. Rebounded by Turkovitz. Now we've got a foul on the inside. They're going to call it on Turkovitz.
Yeah. Hands in the back there on the rebound. Tell you what, a better pass there by Turkovitz to Huerta. Huerta knocks down that three. Just a low pass there by Turkovitz. Then he ends up picking up the foul.
Louis Eob for the Eagles brings it across the timeline. 2:05 to go here in the third. 33-18. The Satellites lead the Eagles of Elkhart Christian Academy. Eob has it back from Rannis. He picks up his dribble. Then he gets it to Reed Huber. Takes it to the short corner. Back up top to Eob.
Nice move.
Attacks the paint. Slides his feet. Satellite Nation and Coach Bush wanted to travel. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Satellites. It stays here.
Yeah, I think both coaching staffs are finding a lot of stuff to
argue.
nitpick.
Hibbard kicks it to the far corner on the inbounds pass to Louis Eob. Gets to the free throw line, hesitates. Back to the near corner, Reed Huber. To the short corner, back up top to Eob. They're going to need to get some points going here, Chris. Only 2 in this quarter. Hibbard attacks, gets in, back out. Near corner, Landon Troyer. Up top to Reed Huber. 1:20 to go in the third. To Hibbard, deep three on the way, in front of the Eagles bench is no good, and rebounded by Jack Cashel. Cashel up to Turkovitz, then to the far corner. Step back from Jay Huerta. He still keeps his dribble. Now he crosses over, attacks, picks up his dribble, back out up top to Brody Grass. Grass uses his dribble, gets into the paint, attacks, right-handed layup, no good, charge called.
The big man showing his ball handling skills there. Grass doing a good job of handling the basketball right there. Just needed to kick it out for a three, but gets called for the charge. His second. Big possession here for the Eagles. You're down 15, 53 seconds to go. You get the ball to start the fourth quarter, so a chance to steal a few points here, cut into this lead.
We'll finally get underway here. They'll kick it into Eob with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. The Eagles have only scored 2 points here in the third.
You got Rondo face guarding Hibbard.
Troyer, near corner to Hibbard. Rondo on him, like Chris said, to the short corner, Eob. Back up top, Troyer for three, top of the key. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm to do nice things for underprivileged kids.
Big shot there by Troyer.
Haschel will cross the timeline here. Last 10 seconds, Satellites are going to hold it for one shot, 33-21. Almost stolen. Haschel saves it from going back court to Turkovitz. Inside
Nice.
the grass. What a find! Left-handed layup. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. A full court heave from Hibbard is no good. 35-21. We're going to take a break and come back. Fourth quarter action here at Culver. Sectional 51 is on the way.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Get all of your automobile needs done at Sideline Automotive. They're thankful the community has trusted them and voted them the #1 tire store, #2 place to get your oil changed, and one of the top 3 places to go for auto repair. For off-road performance and complete auto repair, call Joey at 574-249-5537.
Indiana High School basketball sectional action on your favorite local radio station, KVB's WKVI. As we go to the fourth quarter, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. Right now, it's all Satellites, Chris.
Yeah, very good quarter there for the Satellites at third quarter. Outscored Elkhart Christian 10-5.
Eagles have it out of the quarter break. Reed Huber has it at the top of the key. Up to Troyer. Then inside to Ace Haviland, and he finally gets something to go.
A little full court pressure here by the Eagles.
And it'll work. Stolen from Jay Huerta. It's Kean Hibbert to the near corner. Huber for three. Quick 5 points to start the fourth for the Eagles. Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Full court pressure still on. Jay Huerta has it. He'll cross the timeline, splits the D. Picks up his dribble, back to Jack Cashel. He'll get into the paint. Loose ball stolen by the Eagles. Turkovitz almost stole it back, but it'll roll out of bounds. Last touch by him. And here comes Noah Howard.
A little bit of a hitch in the step there, so that ankle definitely is bothering him, but gonna give Turkovitz here a quick breather.
Probably to keep the blood flowing. The longer you sit on it, the worse it gets.
Yeah. Tightens up on you.
They work it inside to Haviland for the Eagles. At the low block, taking on grass, puts up the shot off the glass. Haviland coming to life here in the fourth. 35-28, the Eagles on a run here. The Satellites have it. It's Brody Grass back to Jay Huerta, takes the bump from Hibbard.
And again, pretty physical there by the Eagles, but South Central doing a very good job there of breaking the press. I think Grass, when he caught that ball at the middle there and at the half-court line, they had a 3-on-2 if he wanted to take advantage of it, but played it conservative there.
Haschel will kick it in to Grass, back to Haschel, finds Huerta, fake the three, then to the corner. Noah Howard, a three is overshot, almost rebounded by Rylan Rondo, and it goes out of bounds. He touched it last. Eagles in a good position here, Chris.
Yeah, cut this lead to 7. Good start to this fourth quarter by Elkhart Christian. 7-0 run to start the fourth.
Troyer to get it in. Louis Eo brings it across the timeline. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Eo to the top of the key here, dribbling with Jay Huerta on him. Attacks, back out. Haviland, is he still feeling it? Short on the 16-footer. And last touch by Jay Huerta, just slipped through his hands on the rebound.
Boy, a lot of hands, a lot of grabbing going on there, a lot of physical contact. Hard to catch the ball when you're trying to fight the contact. We've got timeout on the floor by Elkhart Christian, 32nd.
Loyalty, pride, and dedication are all attributes of an Ox Redskin football player, and like the Redskins, Keener Construction takes pride in their homes and community. Call Chad Keene today for your custom home build at 574-806-1387. If you're the Satellites here, you don't want to get too antsy because that full court pressure has been causing some issues.
Yeah, you just got to take care of the basketball. You'll get layups out of it if they run the press break like they did the last time. But like I said, they had a 3-on-2. I'd like to see them be more aggressive and attack the back end of that press and get some layups, get some easy layups, and get them out of it. You break it 2 or 3 times with layups, and they'll get out of that press real quick.
Yeah, exactly. And you've said it before, get it to the middle.
Yep.
The Eagles will get it into Haviland. From Eob, hands off to Troyer. Back to the hands of Huber, up top to Eob. Louis Eob to Haviland. Then up top to Huber, to the right elbow, picks up his dribble, dump off inside to Haviland. Tries to make the move on grass, can't get it to go. He almost had his own rebound, but Eob comes up with it. Second chance, back to Troyer for 3, top of the key is short, it'll go out of bounds. 5:30 in the fourth. Satellites hoping to move on to the second round. They would face the winner between the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays or the Culver Cavaliers. Inside, Grass tried to find Rylan Rondo, and in the passing lane is Reed Huber for the Eagles. They come up with another turnover. Back up top, Huber, 3-ball, splash! Another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Whoa, Chris, they are on a comeback here, 35-31. They work it to the middle. Now to Rylan Rondo, they beat it. Here he comes, attacks, takes the bump, and he gets the and one. Rylan Rondo. Now that's the kind of play you want to see from a guy that comes off your bench. That fires up everybody on the court and everyone else on the bench too.
Yeah, good take there. Good strong take by Rylan Rondo. Going to get a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. South Central needed that basket big time.
He can't get it. Rebounded by Haviland. And now the Eagles push it forward. Judah Heiler attacks. Back out to Eo, fakes a three, drives baseline, through the baseline. Stolen almost by Rylan Rondo. Hibbard stayed with it, back to Haviland. Far corner to Eo. He'll bring it back up to the top of the key. Hands off to Reed Huber. He attacks the paint, spins around. Almost threw it away, but it hit the shoulder of Rylan Rondo and goes out of bounds, so it'll stay here.
If you're Coach Bush, you don't want to forget about Turkovitz on the bench.
True. Eob near side to Hibbard. Kean. Good job defensively from Rylan Rondo. Stayed all over him.
That last foul was actually on Haviland. That was his fourth, so that's huge for the Eagles.
He spins around, gets in, back out to Hibbard. Rip through, attacks, Brody Grass, and he'll draw the end one. Kean Hibbard. Oh, man. 37-33. So the Eagles on a huge run here.
Yeah, 12-2 run to start the fourth quarter. Haviland's going to find a spot on the bench here for a few minutes with those four fouls. That foul's on Grass, his third.
It'll be since the first quarter the Eagles have been this close, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He won't get the old-fashioned three-point play. Keeps it a 4-point lead for the Satellites. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Opening round to sectional 51. Jack Hashel crosses the timeline. Judah Heiler all over him. Hashel stays with it. Up top to Noah Howard. Back over to Jack. Come on, Jack. Behind his back. Over to Jay Huerta. He lost it behind his back. Stays with it between his legs. Eo Bonham to Rylan Rondo. He's got Troyer on him. Lob pass over top inside to Brody Grass. It's blocked by Hibbard and goes out of bounds. It stays here.
Right idea there by the Satellites.
And I think you can hear what Satellite Nation thinks about it. They get it into Brody Grass, puts up the shot off the glass. 39-33, 6-point lead for the Satellites. Eob has it up top to Reed Huber. Oh, no.
Away.
He didn't even see Landon Troyer cutting. So a sloppy turnover for the Eagles. That's not one Coach Hibbard wants to see. He's going to take a full timeout here. We're going to join him. We'll continue the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Sectional Basketball on KVB's WKVI.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
Back here in John R. Nelson Gymnasium of Culver, Indiana. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Chris McGowan. Here in the fourth quarter, the Satellites are outlasting this run from the Eagles, but can they keep it up with 3:15 to go?
Yeah, it's going to come down to taking care of the basketball and every rebound you have to have, and every 50-50 ball you have to have if you're the Satellites.
So after the Eagles throw it away, the Satellites have it out of the timeout. Jack Haschel, he'll take it out. Full court pressure from the Eagles here. Haschel looking for someone. He'll get it into Noah Howard. Back to Haschel, then to Jay Huerta. Huerta back to Haschel. Up to Grass, then back to Huerta. Attacks the paint, left-handed off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hibbard. And a reach-in foul on Rylan Rondo. Not that Jay isn't good at those shots. We've seen it happen before, but maybe, pull it out, take some time.
Take some time off the clock. Unless it's a wide open, uncontested layup, yeah, pull it back, dribble that back out, and run some clock.
And we've seen it from Jay before, where he's able to just end the game under his own power, and that might have been what he was thinking about. I'm finishing this now. Louis Eob, top of the key, hesitates, gets inside by 2 Satellites, rebounded by Grass, and then a foul on Louis.
10th rebound there by Grass, and that foul's on, Eob, but it'll be his.
And I like the way he spells
his third.
His first name. You'd think it would be L-O-U-I-E. It's L-E-W-I.
Right.
Grass back to Jack Cashel. 6-point lead for the Satellites. They get it to the middle. From Noah Howard to Jay Huerta. He attacks, and this time he makes sure it goes through off the glass, and he hit the deck hard. I think he rolled his ankle. They're going to call the play dead here. And I've always wondered, what is the rule on that? If they're already running the other way, do you, as the official, do you have to call the play dead?
You don't have to. It's a judgment call. Now here's what.
Because if I'm the Eagles, I'm saying, hey, we've already got the ball at half court.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, they have to, since Coach Bush and the trainer both went out onto the floor, Jay has to come out. So,
Coach, oh no.
So Turgovitz is going to.
Which is who you were wondering about.
Right.
So now the training staff busy tonight. Danielle not only working with Noah Howard, she's going to work on Jay Huerta. He did get up and get off under his own power. Going inside, it's Louis Eob. Spin around shots blocked by Brody Grass. 8-point lead for the Satellites, 41-33, 2:10 to go. The winner of this game moves on. The loser ends their season here in Culver.
I'd go 4 low right here and let Haschel take it to Haviland.
Oh my, Haschel. Oh man, he's had a couple of plays like that tonight where he's just saying, I'm bringing it at you.
Right.
He'll draw the foul on Hibbard, his second. Team's fourth, so the next foul by the Eagles will put the Satellites at the line to shoot 2.
But Haschel's going to get 2 here. Referees determined he was going up for the shot there. So 2 free throws here for Haschel, where he's 1 of 2 on the night. Make it 1 of 3.
He'll miss it. He hits this one, it'll be a 9-point ball game. A little cushion for the Satellites. Second free throw is good. And a full timeout by head coach Matty Bush will join him. Fourth quarter continues here as the Satellites lead 42-33. You're listening to Sectional Indiana High School basketball on WKVI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana High School basketball on 99.3 FM. The Valley.
Opening round of Sectional 51 here on WKVI. Well, you're out of the timeout here with this cushion. What are you talking about in the huddle if you're Coach Bush?
Don't foul anybody shooting the basketball. And I may, have Rondo come up and put some token pressure, make them work the basketball up the floor a little bit, run some extra time off the clock. Again, just token pressure, but again, you don't want to foul anybody shooting. And only got 2 team fouls, so you can be aggressive, but again, don't foul anybody shooting the basketball. If you're going to foul somebody shooting the basketball, the ball gets nowhere near the rim.
Eob for the Eagles has it. Top of the key, hands off to Key and Hibbard. Turkovitz on him, deep three, volleyball line. No good from Hibbard. Rebounded on the inside by Ace Haviland. His putback's no good. Secured this time by Brody Grass. Deep three, Chris.
Yes, that was.
Jack Cashel has it for the Satellites. 90 seconds to go. Coach Hibbard is saying, get up on him. Hibbard picks up his dribble over to Noah Howard here. Coach Bush is saying, take your time.
Yeah, nothing but layups and free throws now if you're the Satellites.
Haschel
up 9.
Attacks. There's the layup. Left-handed. 44-33. The Satellites an 11-point lead here. 1:10 to go. Eob near side to Huber. Huber attacks through the baseline, far corner. 3 on the way from Mika Ranius. No good, and rebounded by
Grass.
Brody Grass.
His 12th board.
And there's the foul by Ranius.
Yeah, Micah, that'll be his third. Yeah, Haschel to shoot 2 here. Satellites are in the double bonus from here on out.
Haschel at the line, first one's away, and it is good.
Noah Howard checks out for the Satellites. Hunter Like in for the Satellites.
Got a backup.
Yeah, I see that. Nice and bright. I'm not even looking directly at it, and all I see are green dots out there now.
You'll get used to it. It's downside of being talent. Misses the second. Hibbard pops the 3. Splash! And another donation to the Sherilyn Welter Foundation by the Nice Law Firm. Hibbard has the green light here late. Brings the Eagles within 9, or at 9, 45-36, 43.4 seconds here. Okay, now if you're the Eagles, go for the steal and then foul quick if you
right.
can't get it.
Yeah, can't get the steal right away. You gotta send South Central to the free throw line and hopefully they start missing some free throws. But 9 points, gonna be hard to overcome. But I tell you what, though, the start of this fourth quarter, they scored 7 quick ones in about 20 seconds.
Literally.
So, it can be done, but again, if you're South Central, just get the ball in.
A lot has to go right.
Yeah.
Well, much busier, eventful evening tonight. Last night, it wasn't bad, but there are a lot of fans here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. It's good sectional atmosphere.
Well, it helps that Culver's playing here tonight, and they're hosting. North Judson always travels well. So again, and South Central always travels well. So you got 3 schools that do represent well. And I tell you what, Elkhart Christian, we saw them, their girls in the regional and the sectional. That fan base, for being a private school, travels well. They take a lot of pride in their basketball.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So that's just a good night where you got four good basketball teams that have a rabid fan base, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, here we go. Out of the timeout, the Satellites to get it in. Full court pressure. Jay Huerta has it. He's going to bring it across the timeline himself.
Nice to see him back in after rolling his ankle.
Moving well. They get it from Rondo back up top to Haschel, draws the foul. And that'll put Haschel at the line. 32 seconds to go. I also saw some Argus players from last night. They had the win over Oregon Davis. Checking out some competition they may or may not see. Haschel at the line. Sinks it.
Yeah, as a player, why wouldn't you want to come and watch? Because you get in for free.
Noah Howard will check out. He'll have to be easy on that ankle the next couple of days here. 47-36, same with Jay Huerta. You know, it's good to see them walking on it, but, you know, tomorrow morning maybe a different story.
Yeah, probably a few ice buckets during school tomorrow for both those players.
Eob hands off to Kean Hibbard. Hibbard to the near corner. Eob pops the three, overshot it, loose ball right to the hands of number 10, Asher Lukowicz. He gets it to go, and then a timeout by head coach Chad Hibbard. He doesn't want the season to end quite yet. 47-38, but I mean, this is getting tough here. If you're the Satellites, you got to be feeling pretty good right now.
But again, you know, this is, he had one timeout left, went ahead and took it, so he's out of timeouts. But again, just going to coach to the end and use every moment to teach this young ball club of his.
And if you get the steal here,
teachable moments.
You get a steal here, you get a quick three. That's 47-41. You know, a lot has to go right.
Yeah, a lot has to go right. You know, you got to be playing the New York Knicks in the Garden, and you have to have Reggie Miller.
Yeah. Man, he was so much fun to watch.
Which was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
I was only 2, but
oh my God!
But you know, I grew up on Reggie Miller.
Miller time.
But you guys up here were all Michael Jordan fans and the Chicago Bulls. Real Bulls fans up here.
He was the GOAT.
Yeah, he is. He is, and he is in my opinion.
I'll tell you what.
But we wanted to beat Michael.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, it's a shame that the Malice and the Palace had to happen.
Oh
because,
gosh, don't get me started.
Because that was
our year.
That was the year Reggie Miller should have won his championship.
Agreed. Satellites get it into grass. He loses it. It goes out of bounds. So good defense from Reed Huber. It only took maybe a second off the clock.
Second and a half there.
So 13.1 seconds here. Quick shot here for the Eagles. I mean, it's got to be a 3 at this point, right?
Yeah, I wonder. It'd be
interesting
to see if Coach Hibbard talks to us. Hey, if we score, grab the ball, rebound it, and step out of bounds and hold it.
Hibbard from Eob, no good from the right elbow. The second chance opportunity is missed, and the Satellites will come down with it. That will be the end of the ball game. 47-38. The South Central Satellites will beat the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles as the Satellites will move on to face the winner of Game 2 tonight. We will see momentarily between the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays and the Culver Cavaliers. We're going to take a break, come back. We're going to go to the top for the Coca-Cola pregame show. We'll break this game down at the end of our next game, where we will have our Stark County Co-op play of each game, as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star players of each game. So that's all coming up next in the... No, we're going to the top. I just said
pregame.
These doubleheaders always get me. We're going to the top. Coca-Cola pregame show. We'll announce our Stark County Co-op play of the game and our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game at the end of the next game. So we'll get you ready for Game 2 here in just a second between the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays and the Culver Cavaliers. The Satellites are victorious and move on 47-38 over the Elkhart Christian Academy Eagles.